The first episode of a show is very important because you're establishing the world that you want to show to the audience. I want to congratulate you and I want to ask you about the visuals, the rhythm, the animation. I think it's amazing all that. How did you decide to incorporate that?
Well, thank you. Muchas gracias. Well, for us, when we read the comic, we were just, fell in love with the colors and the vibrancy of that, and we were looking for a way to translate that fantasy world, dream sequences of her head, and that's where we came up with the animation. It was something that was not present in the script, and is also not present in the other Marvel shows. So we thought it's a cool style. We're inspired by Into the Spider-Verse and Scott Pilgrim. So we really wanted to have that comic book dream aspects and the opening animation and the text messages and all of that, and but we were not sure that Kevin Feige would say yes to us, so we did a whole presentation and explained to him why it was important to translate her mindsets to it, and surprisingly he said yes, go for it, just don't go overboard, but go loco. And that's how we did all these animation aspect, and also just the vibrancy, the fast-paced cuts, the sweeping camera movements. That is something that is very,
our flavor.
It's really our flavor. It's the stuff that we like, and we were inspired by Spike Lee and the funky shots, Do the Right Thing. New York is a character. Jersey is the same thing. We were inspired by the John Hughes movies, by the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, by Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and all the high school movies and TV shows. So all of that. That's why we had this visual translation.
You excited me with your answer. Thank you. I love Iman. I read something that surprised me because she said that she felt a little bit intimidated before sending her self-tape, and then she got the part, and she's so fresh, so natural, so unique. What did you request her to do, to be? Because she's a fangirl, and I think that connects us immediately because she goes to AvengerCon. I want to go to AvengerCon too.
Yeah.
How did you work with her on that?
Well, the thing is, for us as directors, we're blessed that Iman Vellani was there in the casting. When we saw her, we were like, yo, this is our destiny. Because she's very, Kamala Khan's story is the same as Iman Vellani. She's Pakistani Canadian, and she's also a big fan of the Marvel Universe. She's an expert. She's, Kevin Feige is her idol, and Iron Man is her favorite movie, and she's also a cinephile. She knows a lot about movies, so she was more than just, actress. She was also a director. She brought so much of her own character because she herself is so fun and quirky and has a lot of jokes and super likable, and she made Kamala Khan her own character, and that's what we as directors loved, how she pushed the whole thing to another level. And in terms of working with her, it's like we talked about her life, her first boyfriend, how was her high school. So we wanted to have all of her experiences to be that you feel it in the show, and yeah, it's just such a wonderful experience because she never acted in front of a camera. It's just a wonder. So I'm thankful that Iman Vellani came our way.
We ran out of time, but thank you so much for your show. I don't know if you're nervous about the debut, but I loved it. What I saw, I loved it, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Bye.